Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are fine. So as you know, because of COVID-19, our course is very bad. So the help of online class, we should complete it. Okay. So let's start. So today I'm going to teach you English grammar, unit 1, and the topic is sentence. So first of all, you need to know to speak, read and write. We make use of sentence. While speaking, reading, writing, we use sentences. Okay. So it is not possible to speak, to read or write without sentence, without using sentence. So it is very necessary to learn sentence. Okay. So question is here, what is a sentence? Okay, what is sentence? Now, what is sentence here? A collection of words that are arranged to put forward a sensible thought is called a sentence. In a simple language, you can say a group of words which make a complete sense. Okay, is called sentence. Now, example is a big house he lives in. Now, does it make any sense? I think no. It doesn't make any sense. That's why this is wrong one. And second one is he lives in a big house. And yes, this sentence gives a sense, gives a meaning. Okay, that's why this is right one. Okay. So all sentences begin with a capital letter, but they ends with a full stop, question mark, exclamation mark. Okay. Again, I want to repeat it. All sentences begin with capital letter, okay, and ends with a full stop, question mark, or exclamation mark. Now, there are 4 types of sentence, okay. Now, types of sentence. There are 4 types of sentence. They are assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Okay. Now, let's see about these 4 sentences. Now, first one is assertive. Assertive or declarative sentence. You can say it declarative sentence too. Okay. Now, see the definition of assertive sentence. A simple sentence that asserts or declares a person's thought is called an assertive sentence. It means a person or a speaker who wants to express, okay, or express his statement or information or the behavior, okay, of the speaker, of the person. Okay. So this is known as assertive sentence. An assertive sentence always ends with a full stop. It always ends with full stop. Okay. Remember it. Now, example. The first example is Rohit helped in cleaning the room. It means how Rohit worked. How Rohit worked. Okay. And the second one is the teacher was extremely strict with his student. In this sentence, we can see what is the behavior of teacher with his students. Okay. And the third one is Mother Teresa was born in 1910. In this sentence, we are getting some information about Mother Teresa. Okay. Now here, so if you notice, all these sentences are stating something or telling us something or informing us about something. So all these sentences are assertive sentence. Hope you all are getting me. Okay. So again, I want to repeat it. If you notice, all these sentences are stating something, okay, or telling us something, or informing us about something. So all the sentences are assertive sentence. Okay. Now, second one is interrogative sentence. Now, what is the definition of interrogative sentence? A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. Okay. Interrogative sentence always asks a question. So it is interrogative sentence. Okay. It always asks a question. Okay. An interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. Okay. It always ends with a question mark. When the sentence is completed, at the end we have to put question mark. Okay. Now see here, example of interrogative sentence. Now, how did you prepare for the competition? Question mark. Did someone help you? Question mark. What are your future plans? Question mark. Now, in every sentence you can see in the end of the sentence we have what here? Question mark is here. Okay, we have to put question mark at the end of the interrogative sentence. That means sentence is asking something. Okay, now see here, all these sentences are asking questions and all they ends with question mark, as you can see above. So all these sentences are interrogative sentence. Okay, now third one is exclamatory sentence. A sentence that conveys that exact feeling that the speaker want to express is called an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence express the feeling of the speaker. Okay, what he is feeling. Okay, it express the feeling of speaker or a person. Okay, now an exclamatory sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, this is exclamation mark. So one thing I want to add here, there should be a full sentence and the exclamation mark, and there can be word only. Okay, so you will after I will say you an example about it. Now see here, it is means that any sentence that shows how the speaker is feeling, whether he is feeling happy, sad, angry, excited. Such sentences are called exclamatory sentence, and it always ends with exclamation mark. Okay, now this sentence express the feeling of a person or a speaker, that how he or she is feeling, happy, sad, angry, excited. Okay, anything. It is the feelings. Now see the examples. Oh no, I failed the test. Now here I want to say that here is only two words and then exclamation mark, and here you can see it is a proper sentence and then exclamation mark. So you need to know here, okay, how the sentence is going and how the sentence is going to be explained. Okay, so according to it, exclamation mark is given there. Now, oh no, I failed the test. Second one is, how lucky you are! Exclamation mark. What an easy paper it was! Exclamation mark. Okay. Now, all these sentences are expressing feeling or of speaker. They all have an exclamation mark, so they are exclamatory sentence. Okay. Now, fourth one is imperative sentences. A sentence that indicates a request, advice, suggestion, instruction, command or order is called an imperative sentence. In imperative sentence, the sentence indicates request or advice, suggestion, instruction, command or order. Okay. Now, an imperative sentence ends with a full stop. Now, examples. Please keep quiet. Now, this is your example. Please keep quiet. Now, here we find that a teacher is requesting to his student to be quiet. Now, here I showed a relation between student and teacher. Okay. Relation may be different. Maybe mother and daughter, maybe father and son. Any relation you can take here. I have taken the teacher and student relation. So, here teacher is requesting to his student to be quiet. Okay, now second one is, don't go too close to the fire. Here the sentence indicate advice or instruction not to go near the fire. Here you can see advice or instruction. Don't go too close to fire. In first you saw requesting. In the second one, advice or instruction. Now see the third one. Let's ask the teacher to help us. Here we find the speaker is suggesting that to ask the teacher for help. Here speaker is suggesting to someone to take the help of teacher. Okay. So here is the suggestion. All these examples indicates imperative sentence. Hope you are getting me. And now see your exercise, or you can see your homework. Now what you have to do here, identify whether the following sentences are assertive, interrogative, exclamatory or imperative. Now see, these are the questions and you have to find out whether this sentence belongs to which sentence. Okay, now this is your homework. So if you have any question, you can